because the handle.
We're using this. Yeah, keep going.
The handle is not. There's like a crack between the the part that like there's the handle and then there's that like round part that's right behind.
Yeah.
They're saying that part there's a crack there, and there is, and I'm like, well, can't there just not be a crack there? Can't we just like seal that? Because it's not like a crack. It's just not connected to the wall. It's like pulling away from the wall.
Okay, what's the problem then?
Well, they're saying that that's the issue, and it has nothing to do with the hole that I can poke my finger through. That's right next to the drain.
Well, is it okay? First of all, can you look through the hole and see naked women?
And neither of those holes are naked women on the other side.
Can you fuck the hole?
Well, one of them I might be able to.
The other one, the hole might be too big. It doesn't make any sense. Welcome to our show, everyone. This is Breakroom bullshit.
There's 3. I know that one's a tack.
Brundle flies. That fly is a tack.
What's going on?
It's attacking. Okay, well, be careful. Be careful.
Not attack. It's like literally a tack.
Oh well, no. I thought you still could have got attacked though.
That's true. Thank you. There's 1, 2, 3. Why are there so many? And it's not even like they're swarming around something. Dude,
maybe there's a dead body in here somewhere. Doesn't it happen in the movies where there's all these flies and then it turns out there's a corpse?
Yeah. What if
that's a new Chewie and he killed the other Chewie and he just took over?
Whoa.
What the fuck?
New Chewie,
But you'd be like, it's fine, whatever, I still have a Chewie. What would you do?
If I found out about it?
Yeah.
Man, fuck.
Dude, what?
On one hand, he's not the same Chewie.
No, what if you're like, where are these flies coming from? And you go and you just turn over the carpet and you see the dead Chewie. And you look over and new Chewie's just staring at you from the steps. I envisioned it and I thought it was so funny.
Like, I can see his stare. His stare is so funny.
He's just staring and you're just like, what the fuck? And he slowly walks away.
Dude, you know what that made me think of? That whenever we were talking...
Chewie's killing Chewies. What now?
When we were talking about the Star Trek, the phasing or whatever, the beaming upping of whatever it's called, the transporting, how like your consciousness, in theory, you're conscious, like you're not you anymore. It's just something that looks like you.
The theory is that whenever you're transported, you're killed, and then it creates a new you.
A new you with all the same memories.
Yeah, so you don't know.
Like, just thinking about consciousness like that, like what even defines our consciousness?
I don't know that I would ever want to transport just because of thinking about that.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that.
Dude, but what if... Okay, hear me out.
Even bring that up in an episode of one of the series.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it in The Next Generation?
No, I think it's an Enterprise. He plays it off like it's just bullshit.
Yeah. Dude, like, I don't know. Like, what if that happens when we go to sleep and we just lose our consciousness every night? We don't know. You, me, now, we have no idea.
That's because we would be dying in our sleep. We wouldn't be aware of our death. If you're transporting, you're aware you're dying when it happens.
Unless you're not aware that that's what happens.
Well, the initial you would be. If you transport, you die. You're conscious when you get transported, so you would die and you'd be aware of your death. The new you is not aware of it. When you're sleeping, if you go to sleep and die, you don't know because you just fell asleep.
What if it just feels like you fell asleep? What if it just feels like you fell asleep whenever
I know what it's like to be transported. You dumb bastard.
I'm just saying, like, you might not know that you're dying. You're just like, oh, this tingles, and then you appear, and then it's just a different you.
Well, it's funny you say tingle because I think that is how they describe it. But I think that if, like, transporting was a sensation of you falling asleep and waking back up, like, they would have said that at some point.
Dude, this is a 4-minute cold open.
I'm just saying, they would have said it at some point. No. There's an episode. No. Because you're conscious. Because there was an episode where they showed the POV of someone being transported, and you're awake, and you see like the transporter feeling around you.
You know the science isn't like fucking like good as gold in there. It's
based on real science, but it's just not. They don't have the technology. It's based on real stuff. That's irrelevant to what we're talking about. You're just trying to deflect now. So
what are we?
Science has nothing to do with the fact that like I was right, and we need to accept this. About what? I don't know. Hey, this is a wrestling podcast.
Yeah, so that was our 5-minute long cold open. I'm Gable, and this is Dave, and we're here to talk about some New Japan Pro Wrestling.
You know, I've had people at work ask me about the podcast. I'm like, well, it's just about wrestling, so you wouldn't like it. They're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know.
I'm not gonna say who, but someone really. They're like, "Oh, I don't care. Tell me about it. I don't want to listen." I'm like, "No, you don't."
Does it start with a B?
Yeah.
Is it in with a T?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Anyway.
Bitch.
It doesn't end with a T.
There's a T in there.
Yeah, but we're gonna be talking about Road to Power Struggle and the
I forgot
Junior
about
Tag League tournament.
Well, this is basically we're just covering the Tag League tournament. This first episode is going to be the first 6 nights, and all we're going to cover are just the tournament matches. So this is just going to be the tournament matches, and then our next show is going to be the remaining tournament matches, plus we're just going to cover all of Power Struggle.
Yeah, much didn't happen in the non-tournament matches type stuff. Even in the tournament matches, to be honest, not much happened.
I heard that Cruz is going to be on the ROH Honor Club.
Cruise?
The Jericho Cruise.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't know if it's supposed to be only for like the members, the elite members or
It's
whatever.
probably going to be a fucking...
Yeah, we'll see. Dude, I don't know, man. After this is over, in 2 weeks, it's the next tag tournament.
I barely even care about this one. But then again, like, I don't know, I care a lot more about seeing Evil and Sonata going in matches
Well, here's the thing. I think I might have told you this. I definitely told Tito this. Like, they should have not used the blocks for this. They should have kept the blocks just for the single tournaments to make it more special. This is 4 block tournaments in a year. It's overkill.
Yeah, and plus the amount of teams compared to the single matches is just not there, and there's not really as much storyline going in leading into some of these tag matches as you have going into the singles matches.
But all right, so let's just jump right into this shit here. First of all, you son of a bitch. First and foremost, it is the same as the other block tournaments. A win is 2 points. A loss you get 0. A draw is 1 point each. This one is set up a little differently in as much as it's one giant block as opposed to 2 blocks. So just 8 teams in one block. Yeah. I guess first we can just mention all the teams.
Well, you'll have to explain this to me because I still am unclear of what the rule is. Like, so is it like the top 2 teams will get to the final?
Yeah, the 2 teams with the most points will fight in the final. So basically, the final is going to be a match you've already seen.
Yeah, that's where
which is kind of dumb too.
That's why I kind of got a little lost on that.
And I'm assuming the winners of both these tag tournaments get title shots. That'd be my guess. All right, so these are the teams for this tournament. Jushin Thunder Liger and Tiger Mask 4. Kushida and Chris Sabin. Roppongi 3K. Rasuke, whatever his name is, Taguchi and ACH. Shingo Takagi and Bushi. Soberano Jr. and Volador Jr. Taiji Shimori and Robbie Eagles. Yoshinobu Kanemaru and El Desperado. Those are the 8 teams. So we can just jump into night 1, I suppose, here. Jump right into night 1 here.
Jump right into night 1 here.
There's going to be a lot of matches where there isn't much to say.
There's not. A lot of these matches, for the most part, have just been like the teams hitting some of their signature tag team moves. Yeah. With some cool stuff mixed in, but nothing really like breaking the mold here.
Yeah. All right, so night 1 was the October 16th show. The first match we have for this is Jushin Thunder Liger and Tiger Mask versus Ishimori and Robbie Eagles. This was Robbie Eagles' debut. Eagles hits a 450 splash onto Liger's leg and then puts him in the Ron Miller special, which is just an inverted figure 4, which was a sweet 2-move combo. I like the splash on the leg and then the inverted figure 4. And then Ishimori and Eagles won by submission.
Yeah.
I mean, they needed the win, especially with it being Eagles' debut. So
absolutely, I mean? And if you're gonna have them have a dirty win, have it beat over the beloved legends.
Yeah.
I definitely could have called the finish, not move for move, but yeah, I could get the gist of who was gonna win.
Yeah, I mean it was simple, good booking, but they needed a strong finish and victory for the debut, so it worked out nice. What's the next match? You have the matches all listed or no?
Well, this was the one where I watched the whole show, so I had to figure out which one's the. I got the CNL guys versus the Funky Weapons. That's what I'm calling them.
Okay, we'll go with Volador Jr. and Soberano Jr. versus the Taguchi and ACH. Yeah. Are they like Team 69 or something stupid?
I don't know. They're the funky weapons in my heart.
All right, so it's the first note I have is I have decided I'm officially over Taguchi's goofiness.
I'm not.
I thought their entrance with the rugby stuff was fucking stupid and not funny, as well as their in-ring antics. Gable, you enjoyed it, right?
Yeah, I think the comedy is definitely present, but for me is not too annoying.
Yeah, they just annoy me. Especially after having seen him do it like 3 times, I'm like, I'm fucking done. Like, stop. Mm-hmm. That's just me. Gable likes funny things. I don't like funny things.
It's a good thing you're not eating these.
Why?
Dude,
Do you taste your sodium level rising?
No, I think I just got a clove of garlic, and it's spicy as fuck.
That's scary. My mom eats just raw garlic to get healthy whenever something's wrong with her. I can't remember
spicy?
What it is. I don't know. I don't eat it. I'm not crazy. Someone goes, would you like some raw garlic? I'm like, you can go fuck yourself and then just go fall in a hole or something, you know?
Dude, the vampires, though.
Yeah, it's to kill them because they don't like spicy stuff either. Soberano Jr. hit this sweet, super twisting splash from the top rope, which he seems to do in every match. It was the first time we've seen it, so I thought it was pretty cool. There's another awesome spot where Volador hits this sweet super kick, nails ACH, who sells it like $1 million fucking bucks. Rocky says he thinks he's dead. That was really cool. You got any?
There's the Super Frankensteiner by the by Not Venom. It was
awesome. The mask guy doesn't wear a mask.
Yeah.
But yeah, Volador hits a...
My notes are so shitty.
They're great. They're funny. Volador hits a Super Hurricane Rana with him and ACH both standing on the top rope, which you just mentioned. Soberano Jr. and Volador Jr. won by pinfall. I don't know. I get annoyed when they call it a Frankensteiner. It's a fucking Hurricane Rana. Yeah. I don't understand why it has 2 names.
He definitely called it a Frankensteiner, though.
He did. It varies on who's saying it.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that it's another one of those guys who wear a mask but then take it off, and I'm just like, what's the point, man? Why are you doing this to me?
Yeah, wasn't there a story behind his though? I thought he got unmasked recently.
Yeah, I think they did explain that. Yeah. That's why I wasn't too hyped up about this.
He was the one who got his hair cut. He was in that match with Matt Taven.
Was he on like Matt Taven's team and they both got their hair cut?
I think they mentioned something about Matt Taven turned on him or something, which I don't know how smart that was if he got his hair cut because of it. But what you rating these matches or no?
I'm gonna give this one.
Let's go to the first one.
Yeah. The first one probably 2 stars. This one's probably 2 stars as well.
I think we're gonna see a theme here.
Yeah,
Well, after this match, Beretta comes out to replace Rocky for commentary, and he challenges Cody for the U.S. title as soon as he comes out.
Yeah, I don't know how legit that was. It sounded very half-assed.
But dude, I really liked Beretta on commentary. I thought it was really funny.
It caught me off guard.
Yeah, he was funny. There's a couple funny lines in the next match I think I mentioned. But next we have Kushida and Chris Sabin versus Kanemaru and El Desperado.
They're the time splitters, right?
No. I think the time splitters were Kushida and Alex Shelley.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because they made mention of how they each team with Shelley.
I thought all my notes say time splitters for the whole time.
I'm pretty sure they're not the time splitters.
Okay.
We're gonna look into this.
I think you're right. No, I think you're right.
Okay, I don't want us look stupid on here.
No, I think you're right.
Okay, so this was kind of funny. Beretta just says that Kanemaru and Desperado are dog shit trash. But he goes, but they're great wrestlers, though. I thought was pretty funny. Dude, I really like the double team work with Sabin and Kushida. Their chemistry is great. Like, it seemed like they've been tagging forever. Oh, no, they definitely aren't because, and in one of the matches, Kelly mentioned this was their first time tagging.
Yeah.
But, dude, they have great chemistry as a team. I loved it. There was another really funny line because you remember how Shelley, I guess, retired or whatever on ROH. Remember that? He did that whole speech. Beretta said that Shelley was watching from above and looking down on all of us like he's dead. It was really fucking funny. Great series of back and forth moves between Sabin and Desperado, leading to Sabin hitting Hail Sabin. But then Kanemaru pulls the ref out. It was a great false finish, that one was.
Yeah.
I thought it was over. Kanemaru spits whiskey in Sabin's eyes. Desperado hits Pinche Loco. And then Kanemaru and Desperado win by pinfall.
Yeah, I think this is another one where the winners are going to be obvious. You're not going to have your champs start out with a loss.
Yeah, I agree with that, but there was a surprise in regards to one of their matches that just pissed me off. But
okay.
What's your rating on this bad boy?
2.
All right, that's weird. Okay, so next we got that one. I think I liked more than you did. I really enjoyed that match.
2 in my opinion just means okay. Like it doesn't mean bad. Like if you keep hearing me say 2s, 2's not a bad score.
It's average. I thought the second the third and fourth matches in this show were both above. I really enjoyed them both. But okay, so what's the next match?
Lij versus Roppongi.
Shingo, Takagi, and Bushi versus Roppongi.
Yeah, Shingo. Dude, I really, I was telling you, I really love the character design.
You didn't tell me this.
I did. Shut the fuck up.
All right.
The character design of Shingo Takagi. I think that the whole dragon character
Takagi.
he has. That's what I said.
I know.
The whole dragon thing's really cool.
It's a hairy dragon, right? He has like hair on his face.
Like just like if you just look him in the face, like he just looks like he's someone who like just like punch you in the face.
He looks nuts to me.
Yeah,
he looks like you look at him like this dude's fucking off his rocker.
Yeah,
and his teeth are like a little fucking weird too. Where I'm like, this guy looks nuts.
Like if you don't say please to him, he might just slug you in the fucking face and then say something mean.
And I'm like, you're welcome, bitch, and just like walk away.
Like, what the fuck just happened?
I don't know. Why did you do this to me, Shingo Takagi? We're not on a full name basis, motherfucker. Like, what does that mean?
So, who was on commentary at this point? Was this still Beretta?
Yes. Yeah, he was on commentary for the third and fourth matches.
I did like him, but he said something that I don't know. Maybe you'll agree with because you've been watching wrestling. He said that Yo is Jeff Hardy, and I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
I think he meant, I heard that too. I mean, I was like, I kind of just moved on. I was like, whatever. I don't know. I think he was just trying to say, like, in regards to his style. But I don't know. I don't really see it.
I wasn't. Even Kevin Kelly was. Maybe Kevin Kelly was just like, I don't see it, but let's go along. Yeah, I kind of see that.
Well,
Thanks,
yeah.
Kevin Kelly.
I mean, but what was really funny was afterwards they did a Jeff Hardy move, which I thought was kind of funny, where he Shogun on his hands and knees, and Yo jumped off his back and did that like kick in the corner. That's a Jeff Hardy move, which I thought. Okay. I was like, that's kind of a coincidence, or is it not? Was this planned? What's happening here? Bushi and Takagi gave him the old East-West early on in the match.
What's the East-West?
Where they go to different sides of the arena, and he hits one into the east side and the other one into
the
east side. Yeah. I was like, okay.
How did I not put that together?
Yeah. I thought there was some more Beretta being funny. He said he's going to steal that. He goes, it only takes 3 minutes to set up the move, but I guess it's cool. That was really fucking funny. Roppongi hit a sweet double team move, which was, I never really seen it, like a Dominator cutter combo. He kind of holds the one up backwards and throws him down while the other guy grabs his head and gives him like a cutter. That was really cool. There were several times I thought for sure the match was over. There was one where Takagi hits a gory special bomb, and then there's his pumping bomb, that lariat he does. Even the way he did the pin where he kind of sat and grabbed his leg, I was like, this is over, but he kicked out, and I was very surprised by that. Takagi hits Last of the Dragon on Yo, and Takagi and Bushi win by pinfall.
Yeah, I'm definitely calling him Shingo because it's way more fun to say.
Shingo. I went back and forth. Sometimes I called him Shingo, sometimes I called him Takagi.
Shingo just sounds fun.
Shingo.
Yeah, but towards the end of this match, some of Shingo's moves just had like this real heavy intensity to him.
Yeah. That one dude, his lariat, I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah, dude.
He fucking nailed him. I think he does one on Saban later too, where they're like, I think they might give him he might have got a concussion. He hit him so fucking hard in another match, but.
Yeah, I forget which match it was, but I know what you're talking about.
Roppongi 3K. We have a special. I have a special surprise in the middle of these reviews.
Excellent.
Yes.
But afterwards we saw fucking Naito come out, and it's real cool seeing like the head of a faction come out to support the tag team. Did
he wrestle on the show? I don't even know if he wrestled on the show.
I don't think he did.
Which is even cooler. He was there just for like.
Dude, like later on, we see him show up to some of the other like VODs. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I did notice that.
Like why like.
That could have been. He could have been wrestling too, though. You know, I don't know.
You're right. That's all I got for the 10-16 matches.
So what's your rating on this last one?
That one's 3.
3.
It was good.
I have one more general note. Like New Japan has by far the best commentary in wrestling right now, in my opinion. Kevin Kelly's my favorite play-by-play guy by far. I think he's fucking great. I loved Beretta on this. Even when Rocky's on there, he's really good. They're definitely my favorite commentating in all of wrestling right now. I love it.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. There's talks of Callis coming back, and is this on TV?
Okay, there's titties.
Yeah.
We're watching some titties on TV right now. Dude, titties are gross.
That sentence just sounded weird, man.
It doesn't sound right.
It doesn't sound
no one
right
thinks titties are gross. I love titties.
What are we watching? The Hand.
We're watching The Hand. He's giving himself a hand job.
The one with Michael Caine.
I didn't see these titties when I was younger and heard that fuck word though. These titties weren't on TNT.
I thought we were on TNT, and I was very surprised when we just saw that.
They just showed her vagina.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't. We're talking about wrestling.
What the fuck were
You're gonna say something. I don't even know you're gonna remember.
What were you saying?
I was waiting for you were talking, and you started looking at the titties.
Yeah, but you said something leading into that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
All right, night 2. You ready for night 2? The October 17th show. This was another full night.
What's he doing with his hand?
He's fucking her with it. He's giving her a hand apart. That's what it's called. When you fuck him with your hand, you give him a hand apart.
This looks weird now. That's dude, that looks like
his
Alec
face
Baldwin.
is really weird.
It looks like Alec Baldwin's face.
He's in deep concentration. It's like baseball. I gotta hold on a little longer. Come on, so you need to turn this off. Fuck. You're not paying any attention.
Yeah, you're right.
Turn this off, or don't look at it. That works too.
Yeah.
Night 2, the October 17th show. This was the second night that this is before we get into the tag league. This was the second night that they had Owens and Yujiro trying to get Ibushi to cheat in the match, and he just kept refusing to do it. And they kept getting cheap shots on the opponents, and he just refused to do it. Almost to the point of them arguing about it. I wonder if they're going to try to do anything with this or not.
Yeah,
like kind of dissension between him and the club and whatnot. But there's just a little side note there. Yeah. Okay, so first match.
Roppongi 3K.
That's not the first. What?
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. First match is Jushin Thunder Liger and Tiger Mask versus Soberano Jr. and Volador Jr. You on the right night?
10-17. I mean, that's it. Tiger Liger versus Mexico. That's the same one.
Okay, cool. You just didn't go in order. Interesting.
I don't know what the fuck's happening.
All right, so we'll start with that one.
One of my notes is already checked off. I don't know what the fuck's happening there.
Okay. So this first match, we get a Liger Bomb and a Tiger Driver on Soberano, but Volador breaks up the pin at the last second. Then Tiger hits a Tiger Suplex on Soberano, and Liger and Tiger win by pinfall.
The Tiger Liger combo.
The Tiger Liger combo. All right, I don't know what you're doing. So the next match, we have Taguchi and ACH versus Ishimori and Robbie Eagles.
For some reason, it's just all
They're
upside
all in
down.
reverse.
I don't understand it.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know why I put leg. Rib. No, it was his leg. It started off as his rib, but it turned out to be his leg.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck's going on with this injury?
You texted me and you were like, what? You were asking if the word's used right in regards to an injury.
Yeah.
And I was watching this match, I was like, are you talking about this? And you're like, yeah. And I picked it right out. But it was ACH. He did like a plancha or a dive or something, like a cross-body dive from the inside to the outside. And he immediately started selling like he hurt himself. Mm-hmm. But it just looked like, I think Ishimori just took the move. And then... Like if it wasn't a shoot, he did a great fucking job of selling his leg. Yeah,
dude, I did not know what that it seemed real. Like everyone kind of felt like they were treating it real too. Yeah. Very, very good selling. If this was a kayfabe type deal.
There was a badass spot where Ishimori goes for the handspring and ACH just catches him in the air and fucking turns into a German suplex. It looks so good. Loved it. Ishimori hits a bloody cross on ACH. I don't know what that means.
Oh, dude, it was something cool too.
Yeah.
I remember hearing bloody cross and being like, man, that's a really cool name for that move. I'm lost.
Did you like poke him till he bled or something? I don't know.
He put a crown of thorns on him.
That's fucked up, dude. I love Jesus. Ishimori and Robbie Eagles won by pinfall.
Yeah, I think Taguchi and ACH are kind of like the easy lose team, if that makes sense.
Yeah. They're there kind of just to get get wins for the other guys. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And I think they're kind of leading Ishimori and Eagle to be the dark horses here. And I think they're
Eagles.
Eagle.
Okay.
Eagle. They're going to be that other team that's trailing behind. What? Who's even leading right now?
Well, we'll get to that at the end. Well, what are your ratings for these first two matches? The first one you have nothing, so I don't know what your rating's going to be for that.
2.
Okay.
Because it didn't piss me off. Like I didn't get mad or anything.
Didn't get mad or anything.
For this match, I'd also say 2. Although I would like to see. You don't have to. I don't need DQ matches or anything like they did with the Bullet Club and the other ones. But I do want to see some like really like shitty like being assholes type stuff. Like they're doing some like average heel work like with the working chairs and shit. But like I don't know.
Yeah, but that's kind of not that's like the whole like Tongans and all them in Fall. That's kind of their gimmick is doing.
But they're part of the Bullet Club OGs. I thought.
Yeah, but I mean Ishimori never really did that stuff, right?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean I see what you're saying, but I don't know. I kind of just want everyone to be on the same page here.
No, I see what you're saying, but like I don't know. I feel like
or maybe like, dude. You have Naito coming. Why not have Tama come in and help them cheat?
You're just saying you just want them cheating, right?
I just want to see some like over the top cheating.
Do you think maybe they're not just because it got such like
negative
feedback or pushback when they did it in the G1? Which I didn't have a problem with it. I was fine with it.
It got real fucking heat. That's what it was. It was real fucking heat.
I liked it. No, I agree with you. It would switch up the monotony of just like the same like. Teams fighting and then pin or submission. Something different.
Like I mean, with Kanemaru and Desperado, you have the.
I mean, they're definitely doing a bunch of cheating.
Yeah, they're doing a bunch of cheating. It's like like an average amount of cheating. Like you know what I mean? I like when Bullet Club in the other fucking tournaments were doing their cheating. You're like, this is bullshit fucking cheating, and you got mad.
Yeah.
And I want some of that shit coming from the Bullet Club faction.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and agree with you here. I think it would work well in the tournament. I would like it. Next we had Chucky T comes out for commentary this time. I liked him. I didn't think he was as good as Beretta, but I still liked him.
Dude, did you see the picture going around on the internet of the Chaos Cruise? It was just a cruise of like fucking. It was just not like a big boat. It was just like a little schooner or something.
I was hoping you were going to say schooner because if you didn't, I was totally going to say schooner. Schooner.
But it was Okada, Beretta, Chucky T, and Rocky just wearing pirate hats on a little fucking boat.
Are you serious?
Around.
That's really funny.
So funny.
That's really funny. All right, who's in this? We got Kushida and Chris Sabin versus Shingo Takagi and Bushi.
Why are these all backwards? I'm so mad.
You suck. Kushida did a pretty crazy flip from the top, really far to the outside, lands on the back of his head and neck area. He went so far, he went like past the fucking mat and landed on like the wood floor. It was a pretty crazy dive.
Yeah.
Flippity flip. There was a really cool spot where Shingo pops up Sabin and catches him in a fireman's carry on his back, and then just immediately drops him into a hard Death Valley driver that looked really cool.
Dude, I was having a beer with this, right? And I was getting a little tipsy, and for some reason, when I watch Kushida while I'm fucking sober, like plain sober.
Tipsy Gable likes Kushida more than sober Gable.
Yeah, that's cool. The note. Yeah, but sober Gable's just like, all right, this is fine. But for some reason, I can really get into Kushida whenever.
I've always liked Kushida.
Yeah.
I
don't know what the alcohol does. Maybe it's dude. Whenever I drink, I sometimes forget about the behind the scenes stuff, and I just like look at it. Yeah, I just look at it as like two guys fighting or something. You know what I mean?
Well, when I bend over, I get dizzy. That's kind of like being tipsy, right? So I like Kushida.
You're tipping yourself over.
Now let's read your other note. Kushida almost takes out Jushin on that 5 to the outside.
I feel like one of these words. I didn't
dive.
Yeah, dive.
I think that's when I mentioned initially.
Oh yeah, there was a guy sitting there who looked like Jushin Thunder Liger, and he almost got knocked the fuck out. I'm like, if he would have just landed like a foot further, that guy in the chair would have taken some of this bump. But nothing really like stood out to me like in this match, so I'm gonna give it a 2 again.
Well, for me, I thought the last couple minutes of the match with Sabin and Shingo was really fucking good.
Was this the one with the clothesline?
Yeah, Shingo killed Sabin with a pumping bomb. and then hits Last of the Dragon, and Shingo and Bushi win by pinfall. I thought the end of the match was really good.
I did pop for that fucking clothesline.
Yeah.
Do you think I can bump it up to a 3 for that clothesline alone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it. Shingo hasn't gotten a 3 yet, so
it's
we'll do 3.
It's all about the end, man. The end is what leaves the impression.
This is true.
All right, now we have your main event. Roppongi 3K versus Kanemaru and El Desperado.
What are you putting in the middle of this?
You'll find out.
Like tonight or never?
When we do it shortly.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see what you're saying. That's something I was just going to add.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to add it, then that's a good idea. I'm not going to tell you.
Wait, can I please know?
No, you'll just get mad.
I'm going to get mad now.
You'll be mad regardless, so don't worry about it. I'm kidding. I'm going to do it on here.
Okay.
I love the shot at the beginning where Yo and Sho... Dude, this was so... I thought this was so... there's another part where you're talking about a great shot. I thought this shot was so fucking well done. When the Roppongi 3K is coming down to the ring, Sho and Yo are in the foreground, and they're getting on the apron, and in the background, you see Desperado and Kanemaru attack Rocky. And you see him getting attacked, and you see them not seeing it, and you see them look over and see it, and they just jump out and run over. I thought it was so well done, the shot and how it was framed. I thought it was really cool. Desperado rolled Rocky into the ring to distract the refs so Kanemaru could do some of that liquor spitting.
Yeah, some of that Centauri mist.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called, Centauri?
I never heard that.
I was trying to... Well, they definitely say Centauri or some sort of Taris.
Some tardies. Some kind of retards.
Rocky being rolled in as a distraction. Yeah, it was kind of a different type of distraction, just throwing a entire body in the ring to distract.
Yeah, it was definitely unique. So I'll kind of start this one and you can finish it. Yo turns an almost reverse Hurricane Rana of sorts into a reverse roll up into a bridge. It was a really cool pin, but not the prettiest bridge.
Dude, that fucking yeah. The his legs are all sorts of fucking cockeyed.
Yeah, instead of like kind of being like the way he was kind of to the side. At one point, I think it was Kanemaru he pinned. His shoulder was almost up, but he kind of just let it lay down there. He wasn't really... It was definitely rough, but I mean, it got the job done. Everything can't be perfect.
Who was the one taking the pin?
I think it was Kanemaru.
Yeah.
I think. But, it was definitely rough. It was a rough-looking one.
Someone has to make the call here to break the fucking pin. I think they should have broke the fucking pin. Like, if you know the pin's all fucked up, just kick out. Hopefully the ref can
just
figure
call
out
an audible, like just kick out. Kick out on like early too, so the ref's not stupid and they can catch it. And then just do a different finish real quick.
If you just did something real quick, it wouldn't even look bad because like it kind of even makes it more realistic because like the guy wouldn't stay down. You have to do something else to keep him down.
I mean, but in their defense, like it's hard for them to tell how it looks.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean. Like I mean, granted. His shoulder is down, but like he might not be able to tell like if it looks like it's down. You know what I mean? So with that type of thing, it might have been hard for them to realize that it looked like. I'm sure they could tell it was off, and he was putting him in a weird way.
Kanemaru had at least been able to tell.
I mean, like half his body wasn't even covered. Like wasn't even covered. Yeah, but Roppongi 3K won by pinfall. 3Ks. Won by pinfall. All right.
Is this half the matches? Or are we gonna take a?
You're just like I want to know.
Yeah.
No. We have one more. We have night 3 to go over. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, that's right. Because I was like, why do I only have 2 matches on here? I started freaking out and I forgot it's the VOD. There were only 2 matches. Oh yeah, so this is night 3 of the 1019 show. This was the VOD. There's only 2 matches to go over here, so this will be fast.
Yeah.
First match we got Jushin Thunder Liger and Tiger Mask versus Takagi and Bushi. I got shit for this.
Tiger Liger versus LIJ.
Yeah.
Not much to say, but I really do like the Naito coming down for ringside.
Tiger Mask did an abdominal stretch into a crucifix-like pin, and Liger and Tiger won by pinfall.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I got nervous during this one because I was getting. This was the next day I'm watching this, and I'm feeling I'm doing some babysitting while I'm trying to catch up, so I was a bit heavily distracted.
Yeah.
Most of the time I spend watching this shit, I'm trying to multitask something I'm doing here.
Oh boy.
Not like chores or anything, but I'm like babysitting and like Nolan's like hey, he's like having me like fix the blocks or something for him, and I have to get up every like 4 minutes to do something silly.
Yeah.
So yeah. The ones I have better notes for, you can tell because those are the ones that I watched. I watched at night.
Everyone's
Makes sense. Sleeping.
I mean, your notes aren't that bad. There's some dude. I had no notes for that match.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there just wasn't much to say, dude.
Yeah.
Next we have Taguchi and ACH versus Kanemaru and El Desperado. Taguchi and ACH's entrance still isn't funny. I was happy to see them attack them during said entrance.
Yeah, dude, I thought it was kind of weird. As I'm watching it, I'm like, man, why are they doing a close-up on them running in? And then I'm like, something weird's about to happen. And then they got jumped.
I mean, they did get jumped.
So I thought the close-up on them coming in kind of helped sell
it away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what I meant.
The best part of this attack was when Desperado started pounding the football into Taguchi's ass as he lay on the floor. And then he jammed it in there and held it, and Kanemaru ran and kicked it right up his rectum. That was really great. That was my favorite part of it.
That last one was 2 stars.
Oh, 2 stars. So ACH and Taguchi hit this sweet wheelbarrow / facebuster double team move I liked. The ref got jumped, and Kanemaru misses and spits whiskey into El Desperado's eyes. Taguchi hits an atomic drop into a kick to the gonads. So he kicks one of them right in the dick.
Right in the dick.
So Taguchi and ACH won by pinfall. Like, okay, are you kidding me? These fucking guys just beat the fucking tag champs and technically are owed a title shot later?
Yeah,
whatever. That was fucking stupid.
It wasn't even something where they got cheated or anything.
It was fucking dumb. Like, I can't believe they had this fucking joke tag team fucking beat them. Like, why didn't you have someone that had some merit where you could set up a serious feud match later or something, or a feud? That annoyed me. That thoroughly annoyed Dave.
Yeah.
Me.
We got what, 3 more shows to get through? They're all VODs though, so not much.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot. All right, so we're at the halfway point. So nice surprises. We're gonna go over Jen Rosen's comments from the last show.
Excellent.
You seem so excited. Excellent.
Sorry,
dick.
I don't know.
What was the last show? The last New Japan show?
It was...
Was it the Long Beach show?
Yeah, it was the one that had the triple threat match at the end.
Yeah.
And it pissed everyone off, and I'm like, this is bullshit. You guys need to calm down.
Chase Owens' head got spiked nasty with the gun stun. I remember even bringing that up. That was a nasty-looking gun stun. Stormbreaker is the right way to say it. They just messed up the finisher name. You know who else messed it up? Fucking Meltzer the next day. But it is Stormbreaker. This is Ospreay's stepping stone to the heavyweights, winning the never openweight title, which I agree with was what they were going to do. But Ospreay, we can discuss, he just got taken off the fucking Power Struggle show.
Why?
Because of injury. He's injured.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I guess it's more serious than everyone was thinking it was. Like, I guess they thought it was some type of rib injury. No one even knows exactly what the injury is. But New Japan, to their credit, like as soon as they found out he was injured and couldn't do it, they announced he wouldn't be able to be on the show. So they don't false advertise like WWE, who half their fucking cards injured and they don't tell you and you just think they're going to be wrestling. But so that kind of sucks.
So do we get instead?
I don't know. I just do not know.
Takahashi's return.
Yeah. Shingo is like Junior Ishii, which but more skilled. He has a stiff moveset, but more finishers.
Wait, who?
Shingo.
Oh yeah.
Definitely noticed that. He definitely seems stiff. After the match, Naito wanted to challenge Zack Sabre Jr. at Power Struggle. Are they fighting at Power Struggle?
Naito and Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Jericho versus Evil at Power Struggle. Is that when that's happening?
Do you want me to pull up the thing?
No, we don't need to do that yet. We need.
We're just gonna bring up the card for Power Struggle.
Fine, do it.
No.
It's fucking fine. I'll go over some more of these then. Naito might be nursing a nagging injury with his knees. I think I might have heard something about that too. Ishimori needs to challenge Kushida someday. Their junior heavyweight division is lacking. Yeah, I mean, I kind of see that. Like, their junior heavyweight division. I mean, like, I guess with Ospreay in there and a lot of the other guys, like, their junior heavyweight division, I feel like, for the most part, without Takahashi there,
yeah,
like, most of their junior heavyweights, the good ones, are, like, not even New Japan guys normally. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, they bring in a lot of guys for it. Jay White joining the OG BC as a safety net if BC Elite leaves to WWE. They could kind of make that like their main thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like to see Evil versus Hangman for the IC title or Cody versus Hangman for the US title. Dude, Cody versus Hangman.
Did we talk about... Rewind to the last one for a second. What about the fucking Jericho fucking promotion?
Let's talk about that after this.
Okay.
Yeah. I still think it's Jay White versus Okada at Wrestle Kingdom 13. I think so, too. I feel like that's where they're going. I don't know who else Okada would be fighting.
Jay White Okada. Yeah, has to be. Has to be.
Looks like Ibushi got legit hurt in the final sequences. He tried to stand and struggled after the match. I didn't catch that, but I think I might have heard something about that. I'm almost done with this. We'll wait till after this. If Omega drops the belt at Wrestle Kingdom 13, I think he would be WWE bound. Here's the thing. Meltzer, I'm not going to take credit for this, but I think Meltzer and Alvarez are talking about this. I agree with them. I could see him dropping it to Tanahashi to give Tanahashi that last big moment and push, and then have Omega win it back at the Madison Square Garden show if he stays.
Oh, that's fucking genius.
Yeah, I could see them doing that. I think that would kind of be a good idea.
Dude, people would get off on fucking Omega winning it in the US too. And
to kind of, we'll wait on that. We'll build on what we're about to mention. With her talking about him being WWE bound if he drops the title. Okay, so there's some rumor and innuendo going around. Jericho already denied it, but Jericho loves keeping secrets anyway.
Jericho's full of shit.
Yeah, but JR and Jericho are rumored to be starting a promotion. I can't remember what team. It's like an owner of like some fucking football team or something, or some sort of sports team that has a lot of fucking money backing them. And I think Barry Bloom, is another guy that's in it. He was like an attorney or something, represent a bunch of people, a bunch of wrestlers for a while. But they're rumored they may be starting a promotion like late next year or the year after. And a lot of people are thinking that, like, the Elite, this is where they might be going to this new promotion. And granted, all of this is really just rumor. Like, none of this is confirmed by anyone. So this could simply just be, like, guessing stuff. But I do not see, especially after watching Being the Elite and stuff. Did you watch the last two Being the Elite? You caught up?
No, I'm not caught up.
I watched the last two, but... just by like how they're acting and the things that I don't see them going back to WWE. Yeah. Like, I really don't see Cody going back there. I don't see the Bucks going there. I don't see Omega isn't stupid. I mean, he has to know that if he goes there, he's not going to have the artistic freedom in his matches he has. Yeah. They're going to fucking water him down.
He has to have some sort of short-term plan.
Yeah. Like, and here's the thing, like, as I mentioned here before, the only reason they'd be going is for the money. And WWE's not paying them millions of dollars. They're not going to get this outrageous pay because they're not going to do that because then they'd have to pay everyone else that money. And it's not going to happen.
The only reason I could see one of them, or, well, not one of them, I mean Kenny specifically, going to WWE is to get some sort of, like he's already got, like, he's pretty fucking well known in the wrestling world. Yeah. But, like, to get a bit of a rub for these people who aren't watching that, like, overseas shit or ROH or other shit like that, because there's those WWE fans, because WWE has put themselves in a bubble. They also kind of put their fans in a bubble too.
They do. There's your WWE fans that don't know anything about the outside world. This is interesting at that Comic-Con I went to, because Seth Rollins was there and I was watching his panel. They asked him what wrestler he won a wrestler he never has. He said Kenny Omega.
Yeah, I did. I saw that. That blew up on the internet that day.
But, I don't know,
Did you see, like, a week later, he mentioned someone else that was WWE, apparently?
No, I didn't see that.
Do you think WWE is like, hey, you should mention someone who wrestles for our company?
I wouldn't be surprised at all. I really wouldn't. But I honestly, okay, like, there's something that happened on one of the recent Being the Elites that, it's just like a small, like, I don't want to ruin it for you. It's not like a...
No, I'm not a...
Basically, you know how they've been getting these notes, and they're signed like H?
Yeah. Well, it's really funny.
So Cody, this one was really funny. So Cody gets one. He goes, "What's that?" I didn't understand it at first, but he goes, "What's this note here?" And Heyman's like, "I don't know." He goes, "What is this, Latin? I can't read Latin." And I was like, "What?" And he picked it up and it was English, and it said, "I hope it still fits H." And And I'm like, I already know what this is going to be. He opens up the bag and holds up the Stardust costume from when he was in WWE. It was really funny. And I'm like, dude, with all these jokes and stuff they're playing, I don't know that I really don't think they're going to WWE. I do not think at all they're going to WWE for multiple reasons.
I think they really like getting people fucking worried about it. And the unfortunate thing for everyone else who's worried about it is it doesn't help that they're buddies with fucking Meltzer.
Yeah,
it does not help at all.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think the main reason is everyone thinks they're going to give them all this money, and that's not what WWE's going to do. That's not how they work. Dude, WWE is so fucking, stingy with money. They're still going to Saudi fucking Arabia for this money when everyone else is like, what is wrong with you? Don't go. They're like, we need it. We need it. Dude, they're going to profit $2 to $3 million on this show.
Yeah, that was what WOR was saying, yeah.
Are you kidding me? I mean, granted, that's their main concern isn't that. Their main concern is losing the whole contract, which is $500 million. But, you don't need it. You don't need it. And it's they're not going to pay these guys millions of dollars. It's not going to happen. So I really don't think they're going. I really don't think. Dude. But that was Jen Rosen. Thanks for your comments as usual. But what were you going to say? What's your next thought?
Did you hear what Fox Sports said they want from SmackDown? They want it to be more athletic based than it is and less comedy.
Well, did you hear who they might be commentating that they want? Daniel Cormier?
Yeah.
That fucking UFC fighter?
Yeah.
They were talking about maybe having him do SmackDown. So it definitely sounds like that's what they want.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it might be more athletic, but it's going to be the same fucking match as you've seen a million times.
Do they know what they're fucking... Do they know what they bought?
I don't think they watch it. But,
I have no idea.
So, let's go over that card for Power Struggle.
All
right, what do we got here?
We got Ishii versus Suzuki.
Okay. So there's actually some single matches on this one, thank God.
I don't... We were talking about the fucking New Japan fans who just worship the singles matches, but
Yeah, it's not that. It's the fact that it's just I've been watching so much tag because of this tournament.
So
I just
many
want to switch it
tags
up.
are I don't know. The 2-man tag, the 8-man tag's one thing because you're using those as matches to avoid you're keeping
you're keeping all your guys on the show. You're keeping feuds alive still.
Yeah, and you're not what the fuck am I saying? You're not dude, what the fuck is wrong with me right now?
Jobber. You're a jobber.
You're protecting finishes. You're protecting wins and losses.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't have to do that 50-50 booking where you have one guy take a loss and the other guy, yeah.
Dude, that's a championship match? It's for the RPW British Heavyweight Championship. I've never seen them defend the British titles on their shows.
Oh.
That's pretty cool. Dude, Ishii versus Suzuki, that's going to be nuts.
Yeah.
That's going to be nuts. Then we have Jericho versus Evil for the Intercontinental Championships. That's also on Power Struggle. Naito versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Let's address these one at a time here.
Oh.
So the Ishii versus Suzuki one, they have two styles that just fit.
Yeah. They're gonna beat the fuck out of each other.
Yeah. Jericho versus Evil.
He needs to defend it.
Dude, he's going to retain it. I don't see him giving it up.
I think it's gonna be him and Naito again at Wrestle Kingdom.
I'd be shocked. Unless someone jumps Jericho for a change, that'd be something.
That'd be a cool twist.
I'm calling it right here.
You think maybe some LIJ guys will jump him? Dude, what if Omega jumped him and everyone's like, I don't understand what's happening with this? Okay, well, what month is it? It's October, right?
Yeah.
So he's probably not going to defend again until Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be a chance. So, I mean, I feel like it's just going to be him and Naito.
Who else has he jumped recently?
He jumped Omega. That's
what was the point of jumping Omega? Is anything coming to that? For the cruise.
Yeah, they're fighting at the cruise. So we have Naito versus Zack Sabre Jr. in a special singles match. It's special. That'll be cool just to see them. Tanahashi and Finlay versus Omega and Ibushi, the Golden Lovers.
Why, dude? I don't. Why is David Finlay in this?
Yeah, I don't know.
He does not fit in this match.
From Taguchi Japan, I guess. He's in Taguchi Japan.
Put Taguchi. I'd rather have Taguchi in there.
Fuck Taguchi. That was mean.
Put Yano in there.
There we go.
Yano's not even in that group. He's chaos.
Fuck you.
Who cares? Just throw him in there. And Yano's like, I'm not sure why I'm here, but let's do it.
And just like start selling his DVD.
I love Yano.
Next we have Okada and Beretta versus Jay White and Bad Luck Fale. I'm sure that'll help further the storyline with White and Okada. And then we have Okada and Beretta versus Jay White and Bad Luck Fale. Bad Luck Fail.
It seems like a weird I don't know. The Beretta and Bad Luck matchup it seems kind of weird. Although Chaos doesn't have their own big guy.
No. I mean they have Ishii.
Ishii, yeah. But Ishii is kind of working on another story.
He's busy. And then the main event looks like is going to be the finals of the Super Junior Tag League. So yeah, there's that. So they have what, 6 matches? That's it announced? There's got to be more than 6.
It's announced. I'm sure we'll get another one. We have what, one more full show or 2? One.
It's supposed to be 2 more full and then that. Supposed to be 2 more full shows. There's 4 more VODs, 2 more full shows, and then that's the 13th show.
I see.
But we're going to take a break here and save so that all this gold doesn't just go to waste. All right, we're back. So about that Roman Reigns, huh?
Dude, I'm just reading these notes, and it's so fucking true. So CBS Sports put up an article. The title that the Reddit user chose to put on there is just sums it up. By choosing to stay quiet on Saudi Arabia, WWE speaks volumes about its true intentions. And here's the top comment, followed by the reply to the comment. WWE's true intentions are to make as much money as possible. Which is true.
Yeah.
And then the response to that is, I'm fine with that, but they need to fuck off with patting themselves on the back for being progressive and inclusive and acting like the world's greatest humanitarian organization every chance they get.
Dude,
which
it's
is
the
so
woman's
fucking
evolution,
true.
dude.
It's so fucking true.
If you have a daughter now, she doesn't have to just cook and clean. Thanks to WWE's Women's Evolution.
Thanks, WWE.
She can get a job now.
They can teach her how to drive.
Yeah, she can drive now.
She's allowed to drive in Saudi Arabia.
Maybe.
They're allowed to do that now. That's new, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but if you if you do something stupid, they're literally allowed to beat you to death in the middle of the fucking room.
Dude, WWE has an anti-bullying campaign, and like the main people running the organization are bullies that bully people like crazy.
Yeah.
Like all the time. The biggest hypocrites in the fucking world.
I just don't understand how, like, they're an awful company.
Yeah.
Really fucking bad.
They're not good people. Dude, Alvarez was reading their statement. That they released a statement like today or yesterday in regards to them going to Saudi Arabia. And they said in their oh boy, I went through puberty. They said in their oh boy, it's happening again. They said in their statement basically that like the whole reason they're doing it is because of money. They said that like not going would basically impact their business something for 2018 and also going forward. They blatantly said in it that not going would just impact like their money and their stock and stuff.
They're
not those exact words. But, I mean, they basically said in it that the whole reason they're going is because of the money.
Not even denying
and
it's
like
so funny.
And when someone asks Vince specifically about it, he goes, we'd rather not talk about that. And I'm like, oh, whatever. It's so fucking stupid, dude. It's back to good wrestling, you know?
It's so fucking... Dude, it's so fucking... Like even as, like, a non-wrestling fan, I would be so fucking annoyed with this company. I would be furious.
There were a couple journalists actually like wrote into like text or whatever on the Wrestling Observer show, and a couple of them were mentioning how they're like we canceled. Each one said they canceled their subscription because they just can't support a place that's going to do this that like murders journalists just for having a different opinion. They were like, yeah, we canceled our network subscription. We can't do it anymore. Can't support this company. You don't blame them.
It's so fucking dumb.
All right, so night 4. The October 20th show on the Super Junior Tag League Tournament. We start off with Kushida and Chris Sabin versus Soberano Jr. and Volador Jr. There is a sweet spot where Soberano did a missile dropkick off the top to Kushida, who fell into a lung blower by Volador at the same time, and When Soberano fell from the dropkick, he did a splash to Sabin at the same time. It was a really cool double team spot. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Oh, that's good.
I'm just kidding. That's good. That's funny, right?
That's pretty funny.
I was like, I knew he was going to look at my notes.
That Super Hurricane Rana Volador does with them both standing on the top is really cool. I enjoy it. Sabin does a neck breaker on Soberano at the same time. Kushida does a moonsault as Soberano is falling. Awesome double team move.
Did you say the stuff that I have here?
Yeah, I said that. Yeah, that was I mentioned that one where he did the missile drop kick and do a splash. That was really cool.
After you get hit with a super hurricane.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
There's an additional. Yeah, Kushida got hit with this super hurricane from the top rope, or was it the very top?
They were both standing on top.
It was the top. Okay. And yeah, he flips. And then after he stands up and sells it, he does just like another flip. I'm like, what are you doing?
He didn't stand up. He was on the mat when he did the other flip. He didn't stand back up. But I know what you're talking about.
What do you mean he didn't? He was on the mat?
He sat down and did it and kind of flipped over after he already landed.
So he was like rolling into another flip, for no reason.
No, he did, dude. It looked
so ridiculous to me. It was so over the top.
I have to show you something funny. Just talk. I have to find this.
See. Sabin had a bridge. This was like a weird like neck lock. It was like a bridge. Like he's like bent over like in the bridge position. Okay, are you ready?
No, go.
Like that bridge position, and he has him in a neck lock. And Kushida just comes in with that dropkick combo, which I thought them working. It was some good. Camaraderie between the two. I'm
some
curious.
Good. It was some good. What does he call it?
Camaraderie.
It's got to be the ones on there I'm talking about. It's the WrestleMania ones. Hold on, it'll happen. There it is. Look at Rock take some of these stunners. But the WrestleMania ones are the best. He does like fucking flips and shit. They gotta be on here. Well, they're coming. I couldn't find just the one I was looking for, but it'll be in here eventually. I'm just good. There's one.
What the fuck did you just do, sir?
Let's look at him. That's what he does when he takes him. He just like does flips. That's what Kushida made me think of.
Like it's just like a video game.
Yeah.
Where they can't control themselves.
They're going involuntary stunner muscle spasms.
There's just some programming errors.
Okay, so Kushida and Sabin won by pinfall.
Yes,
all right,
they did.
nailed it.
2 stars.
2 stars. Next over, Punky 3K versus Ishimori and Robbie 3K, Robbie Eagles and Ishimori 3K.
So the show does a cancer spear that he cancer speared the fuck out of Ishimori.
Oh boy.
Can I make that joke?
Oh boy.
Can I make that joke?
How about that Roman Reigns?
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Too soon?
That's a shame.
What, do you not approve of the joke?
I think it's hilarious. Okay. I totally approve of the joke.
Okay.
I was just trying to sell it. Alright, so it's a cool double team.
I thought you didn't get it at first, and I was like, I think I really like this name, the Cancer Spear.
Dude, next time someone does a really big punch, I'm gonna say he gave him a Superman cancer.
A Cancer Man punch.
It's gonna be the cancer.
Oh.
He gave him the leukemia.
This isn't even the worst joke I've heard regarding Roman Reigns.
It's the leukemia lariat. Dude. Dude, I told you about the tweet I sent, right? After it happened, I sent a tweet.
Okay, we need to preface this with Dave really hates Roman Reigns.
And all the people are like, you just hate him because of the booking. No, I've seen interviews where he's a smug douche, so I still don't like him. But, this is, I already know it's a dick thing to do, so don't say I'm a dick, because I'm aware. But I tweeted.
Here's the hate tweets. Here they come.
Yeah. It might have been at Roman Reigns, but I did tweet and I put "you deserve it," clap, 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 and then I put hashtag put cancer over.
Everyone's just canceling the show right now. They're turning it off.
I was talking to Gideon about this. I have the belief that in regards to humor, absolutely nothing is off limits. That's what I believe.
This is true.
Nothing is off limits with humor. So there's back to the Leukemia lariat. That's what I'm renaming Shingo's move. It's no longer the pumping bomb. It's the leukemia lariat.
The pumping bomb?
He calls it the pumping bomb. That's his name. Oh,
lariat. That lariat?
Yeah.
How do you feel about one of his moves being just a lariat? What if they...
The best part, this is what you said, you go, how do I feel about one of his moves being a lariat?
Yeah.
It was funny. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people's moves are lariats.
I know you dislike the Rainmaker and the.
It's not like it's a finisher.
V trigger. Okay.
You know what I mean? It's just a move. And he doesn't do 16 pumping bombs in a match either, like the V trigger.
The V triggers are great. If I could have more V triggers, that'd be great.
All 37.
They're like Jimmy's on an ice cream. You can't just have one.
You're an asshole.
You need a bunch.
You got too many Jimmys on here.
There's never enough Jimmys.
Okay,
or so Crunchies. The Crunchies, Dave.
You know what I love are the fucking not like the new bullshit fucking drumstick nut. Fuck that bullshit where it's just a round coating of peanuts and chocolate. Fuck that. I like the Nutty Buddies or the flat tops that have just the chocolate and the peanuts on top. Those are so fucking good. I love those things. I've always loved them.
No one's listening anymore because we made a cancer joke.
Oh yeah. Hey, hashtag give cancer a chance. No, that's not. No.
Hashtag cancel Breakroom BS.
Yeah. Cancel stuff. How about it was hashtag cancel the Simpsons? That was really funny. All right, so Roppongi 3K versus Ishimori and Robbie Eagles. There's a cool double team move by Roppongi 3K that was it's kind of a DDT power slam combo at the same time, which I really liked. They have a lot of cool double team moves. And then Roppongi 3K hits 3K, this move, which is like a flatliner flapjack combo on Eagles, and Roppongi 3K wins by pinfall. That's what they call the move. They just call it 3K. That's the name of the move.
The 3K.
They hit 3K.
3K.
3K. What night was that? Was that night 4? It was night 4.
Yeah. This was a fairly physical match. I really liked this one.
What'd you give it? 3?
I gave this one 3.
Nice.
I realized while watching this that Ishimori might be the missing member, the third missing member of Roppongi 3K.
Was it short Asians?
I guess.
That's not cool,
He just looks like, man, you could just strap those pants on him and you could sell it real easy.
You think Yo goes to gay orgies or something? I don't know, man. What the fuck am I looking at? This Christmas lights?
That's a hand.
That wasn't a hand. He beating the shit out of that girl.
That's the hand.
Dude, he's beating the fuck out of her. He's slapping her with a hand. Those aren't hands, you asshole. Those are electrode things hooked up to his head.
Small little hands.
Okay, stop looking at Michael Caine. Michael Caine has always been 100 years old. Okay, so
I liked how they were about to hit the finisher, but the Eagle had this last spurt of some fighting spirit. And
it was unleashed.
Yes, fighting spirit unleashed. And he's fighting back, and just about when he's about to turn it around, Sho and Yo shut him down real quick, and then finished with that 3K you mentioned earlier.
3K.
Yeah, 3K.
The 3K hit the 3K.
3Ks.
All right, so now we're on to night 5, baby. The October 22nd show. There's only 2 shows left, dude. We got Shingo Takagi and Bushi versus Saburano Jr. and Volador Jr.
No one's even listening to us right now.
Saburano reverses Shingo's gory special bomb into a reverse roll-up, and I thought it was over, but Takagi kicked out. Takagi hits the gory special bomb, followed by the pumping bomb, or the leukemia lariat, as it's been renamed, which bumps Saburano right on his fucking head. He took it hard, man.
Why is it the leukemia lariat? Roman Reigns never did any lariat, did he? I mean, he could have at some point,
probably.
Yeah, at some point he may have done a lariat, but he wasn't known for his lariats.
We
need a more fitting name.
Takagi hits Last of the Dragon. Takagi and Bushi win by pinfall. You have any notes
I like
on this
that
match?
Last of the Dragon. That's a good one.
It is a cool match.
Dude, this was one that had the amazing camera angle where what the fuck? Camera guy when Bushi sprung himself over the top rope onto the what's the buff Mexican dude's name? I don't even have to. He's not even. Is he Mexican?
Volador.
I don't know.
I think he might be.
Well, I don't know. Anyway, on the Volador, and
there's a tattoo that says "I'm Mexico" or something.
It's like the cameraman who was on the side. next to them, like ran with Bushi as he was jumping. It was just such a smooth transition over the rope, well, like keeping Bushi centered. I didn't think we'd get a nice camera angle on a move like that, and then
especially being a VOD fucking show.
That's what yeah.
Saskatchewan's spear.
What he did like a hurricanrana with that. I believe.
Yeah, I think it was, he jumped over into the hurricanrana, yeah.
Yeah, that was, dude, I watched that like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times.
That's a lot of, you went really far there.
10,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 50, 20.
All right. Dude, it's definitely better camera work than we will see in any Rob Zombie film ever.
I hate Rob Zombie so much.
Yeah.
At least this new Halloween was better than his. What was your opinion on that? You fucking liked Rob Zombie's shitty fucking movie.
I like the first one, not the second one.
God, that movie's so fucking bad.
The first one got 2 stars. The second one got 1 star. This new movie got 1 star.
Dude, it was not as bad as Rob Zombie's.
I like the first Rob Zombie better than this one.
Dude,
at least
his mom is stripping and he's sitting on a curb and they're playing Love Hurts.
At least that one has like you don't have to worry about fucking with the continuity. The continuity in the new one's all sorts of fucking fucked up.
It's a fucking reboot. They made their own continuity.
That's fine, yeah. Better. You don't have to worry about it getting fucked up. I can't get annoyed by like, why doesn't this make sense?
Yeah, instead of a continuity that makes no sense, we get a story where Michael Myers is just a fucking stupid kid that got abused and he's a serial killer.
And I also don't get jokes the whole fucking movie that sound like Danny McBride standing off camera making jokes.
Instead you get his stepdad going, "Oh, I'm retarded, I'm your fucking stepdad." It was fucking annoying and retarded.
That's fine.
I hate that fucking movie so fucking much.
I'd rather rewatch that Rob Zombie one than watch this new one.
How? Oh, it was so fucking stupid.
I'm not saying it's like a great movie by any means, or even a good movie. It's an okay movie.
It's not okay.
It's better than
the
new one.
It's not.
I don't like the new one.
I don't either, but it's definitely better than that piece of shit. He's crying on the curb, dude. They're playing Love Hurts. What the fuck?
Does it make you feel better? That's probably the highest rating any Rob Zombie movie will ever get from me.
He's never made a good film. Have you seen Households and Corpses or Devil's Rejects?
No, I'm afraid to after what you've told me.
It's so fucking bad. Could you just like it less, please?
Did this turn into a dream? Is that what just happened?
Just like it less.
I mean, I don't even necessarily even like it. I just think it's okay.
Hate it more?
Hate it more. Hate it more. There you go.
You just hate it more?
I'll work on it. I mean, I don't think your gripes are completely like...
My gripes are fucking completely logical.
Yeah, they're logical. I don't think they're illogical by any means.
I mean, do you remember the original Halloween?
The Country Bumpkins.
I see that. They're all the Evans. All the Evans brothers. You remember the original Halloween, right?
Yeah.
You think it just cheapens the character to make him some stupid fucking little bitch kid that was bullied and abused? Like, I don't need a story. He's every other serial killer that ever lived now. He's your stereotypical, I just had a bag upbringing and I killed little animals. I'm your stereotypical fucking serial killer. If you read in a fucking dictionary what makes a serial killer, it's this, so that's Michael Myers now. Completely takes away from the mystique of why he just decided to kill his sister one day and you have no idea why.
Dude,
completely fucking rapes the character's story.
Look at it in this perspective. I would give the first Halloween 5 stars. Dude, it's a fucking shitty comparison. 2 stars to a 5 stars.
Yeah, but you need to hate the remake more, though. I don't understand. What was that? How many times do you watch it?
2 or 3.
Oh my god, how can this be? How can this fucking be? Danielle Harris is the only good part of that whole fucking movie because she's so damn hot. That's it. That's weird, though. She was a little girl in Halloween 4.
Where are the Evans brothers? Why aren't there more of them in this movie?
Kathleen Gore. Alright, so what the fuck? Did we finish that last match? No, we did not.
Who won?
No, we did that. Okay, the next match was Roppongi 3K versus the Legends, as he puts it. Just
Legends.
So lazy. The Liger Tigers.
R3K.
Tiger Mask hits a double underhook suplex with both guys on the top rope, which was pretty fucking nuts. It's a pretty crazy suplex off the top rope.
I don't remember who won this. Was it
Liger hits a Liger bomb, and
find out.
And then Yo gets a roll up from behind with a bridge, and Roppongi 3K win by pinfall.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be Roppongi 3K.
3K.
Because I genuinely think it's Roppongi 3K who's getting the push to win the title next year.
Like, did his mom die in the first one?
His mom?
Yeah.
Michael's mom?
Yeah.
The only thing I remember about the first one is that at the end of the opening sequence, his dad and mom are just standing there looking at him while it fades into the...
Wasn't he a kid for like half the movie?
In the first one?
Yeah.
Or, you're talking about in the... I don't remember. I just don't remember hating it as much as you do. But I remember watching the second one and being like, this is really boring in life.
Aren't these good reasons to hate it, though? All the reasons I'm saying. These are good reasons to think it sucks, aren't they?
Yeah. Yes. I don't know. I'm not as passionate about that as you are, though.
The Beast with Five Fingers.
If I want to watch a good Halloween movie, I'll just fucking put Halloween on. The original one. I'm not really much of a remake guy anyway.
What bothers me is trying to get into someone's head that likes it and understand how they could.
I don't like it. I just don't hate it.
Your head.
You're not listening. I don't like it. I just don't hate it.
Okay, well then why they don't hate it? That's why. Like I can't see why they don't hate it. It's so bad. I guess it is because I like the original so much, and my main issues are that it fucks the original.
You know what would help me hate it is if I was. Okay,
Jason David Frank was in it and they cut him out of the movie and fired him from the role of Michael Myers.
Bullshit, 1 star.
Dude, fuck that movie, right? Guess who's coming to dinner?
No, but here's your perspective versus mine. I did not watch I probably at the point that new one came out, I probably wasn't even watching horror movies. I probably didn't care about horror movies at that point. And then I'm watching. I watch Halloween for the first time, love it. Then start to watch some of the other movies.
Yeah, I love that a young buck like yourself can appreciate really old horror movies.
Yeah, I like it.
Good.
Thank you for calling me a young buck. Am I Matt or Nick?
You don't have a receding hairline. You're Matt.
Yes.
I don't think Nick does either, but for some reason I think he does. It's very weird. He's just a big forehead.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Just a big forehead. Do you think he's self-conscious about it and that's why he wears the bandana?
Could be.
I think it is. He's never taken it off unless during the match it falls back, then he'll take it off.
Yeah, well now I feel bad for pointing that out because he's definitely going to listen to this and hear it. Well, what you need to do is... this is a good point. You watched it before you started getting into horror movies.
Yeah, so whenever the new one was announced, and you have this hope. You're like, oh, another Halloween movie? Cool. I can't wait to see it. And then that happens, it shits all over you. I don't have that chance of getting disappointed by a new Halloween movie coming out. Yeah.
You need to watch the remake now that you like horror movies. Maybe you'll see it in a different light. Maybe you'll hate it more.
What do you mean?
You watched that remake before you got into horror movies and had an appreciation for horror movies. And whenever you watch it and you're sitting here after having an appreciation for horror slasher movies and you see him crying as a little fucking kid on a curb like Love Hurts, you might have an appreciation of why it's such a terrible horror movie.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, it's not that whenever I watch it, I didn't like horror movies. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been watching the fucking movie. But I think I definitely since then have watched a lot more horror movies.
Yeah.
And have a better grasping of what I like about them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying here.
All right, so night 6.
Until then, it's gonna stay at 2 stars.
It's one star. So we have night 6. The 1023 show. We start off with Ishimori and Robbie Eagles versus Kanemaru and El Desperado.
I need to fucking watch.
Nah, you're not gonna like it.
Have you seen it?
Yes. Okay. That movie would be good if I could take it and cut out 30 minutes of it.
Why?
There's so much just look at the cool spacecraft for 5 minutes with nothing happening.
For 5 minutes?
I mean, it's an exaggeration. Yeah. There's a lot of it is the slowest fucking movie ever. It takes forever for shit to happen.
I need to watch it at least once though.
Yeah, you definitely need to watch it. You need to scoot up too.
Dude, I really love The Shining so much.
Shining's a great movie.
Did I tell you what happened with me for that?
The Shining is definitely my favorite Kubrick movie.
Yeah, it might be it's definitely my top 5 horror movies.
It's a great movie.
I've seen it like probably like 6 or 7 times. Well, I wouldn't say 6, 5, 4 or 5 times. Probably 4 or 5 times. We'll say 4.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, this is just a movie. A lot of people like it. It's a classic. I get it. Blah blah blah. Whatever.
It's a movie.
Yeah. Nothing really stood out. But there was this one time I watched it, and this isn't after we reviewed it before we changed the format of the show. This is after that too. And I watched it, and just like, dude, like shit started like fucking clicking, and I'm like, what the fuck's happening? Everything in this movie means something.
Yeah.
It's just so fucking. It's an enigma wrapped in a fucking maze or whatever.
An onion in a cake. Layers. There's layers, man.
Layers, dude. It was fucking. I don't know. I just had a fucking experience one time.
Now, whenever you watch the Halloween remake, you'll have that reverse thing where it starts clicking as to why it's so terrible. You need to get that view where you're like, this is really fucking shit.
Dude, yeah, but dude, I don't know why it took me so many viewings just like for it to like it went from like just being like, yeah, it's a classic, I get it. Like it's like when you watch not to shit on I'm not trying to shit on The Godfather. I gave it 3 stars, but like I like the movie, but like I don't get it. Like I don't get like why it's like, oh, this is a fucking great filmmaking. And I'm like, I get it, it's good, but like, why do we have to like suck its dick?
I'm in the same boat. I do think Godfather 2 is way better than the first Godfather, though. I like Godfather 2 a lot more.
I'd say they're about the same for me, but the third one's definitely like...
The third one is terrible.
It drops down a star.
The third one is just Wall Street. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what is going on here?
All right, what are we talking about?
Ishimori and Robbie Eagles versus Kanemaru and El Desperado.
That's not who I have. Did we do? Oh, we did that one.
El Desperado went to trip Eagles from the outside during a rope check, but Desperado was... Okay, this is something that I thought was really cool. You know how I love the little details, right? So, Eagles is doing a rope check, right?
Yeah.
El Desperado's on the outside. El Desperado lunges to try to grab him and trip him, but it's too late, and Eagles already like kind of ran past him.
It's like that one time you showed me Sabu lunge. They get someone who's jumping.
Yeah. Like it's clear that he wasn't going to trip him at all when he went to do it, but it was kind of like it made it real because you're like, oh shit, I was going to, but I was too late. I love little things like that. Desperado distracts the ref, and Kanemaru spits whiskey in Eagles' eyes. Desperado gets Eagles in a really cool looking crucifix pin variation. And Kanemaru and El Desperado win by pinfall. You get any notes for this?
Ishimori was really pissed that the other team cheated. And I thought that was weird. I thought it was weird for him to get so mad about a team cheating, whatever.
They don't cheat though, just the other guys.
Well, I mean they do like minimal cheating. Minimal. But how are you gonna be a heel and be like super? I mean, it's more of like a shit face heel thing, or not shit face. What's the word?
Chicken shit.
Chicken shit. Yeah, chicken shit.
Like
heel
a little whiny little bitch.
Like Matt Taven. Dude, he is the king of complaining.
Matt Taven. I love Matt Taven so much.
He's
the real ROH champion.
Dude, I downloaded an RPG game on my phone, and it was like. It takes place in like the nights and shit time with dragons and whatnot.
Is Matt Taven in it?
Well, it asked me what my character name, and you're gonna be Lord Blank, whatever you pick your name. And I picked Lord Taven because I thought it had a nice sound to it.
It does have a good sound. There's a good ring to it. All right, last match we're reviewing this episode: Kushida and Chris Sabin versus Taguchi and ACH. There's a really cool spot. I really enjoyed this where Sabin grabbed ACH's foot when he went to kick him. And then Sabin and Kushida keep handing the foot off to each other and going around and doing moves to him. It was really cool. They just kept handing it off real quick, doing a move, handing off the foot. That was a really cool move.
I didn't have anything for this one.
Kushida gets ACH in the hoverboard lock, and Kushida and Sabin win by submission. And that is all for part 1 of our review for the first 6 nights. So you want to go over some scores here?
Yeah, I would love to because I'm a little lost.
All right, so... We'll start from lowest to highest points.
Okay.
We get Taguchi and ACH with 2 points.
Oh, good thing they got that win over fucking...
What the fuck, dude? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Saburano Jr. and Volador Jr. with 2 points.
Dude, my only guess is that they needed...
If they needed a win, it didn't have to be over the fucking tag champs.
Not them a win. I'm saying maybe they needed... the tag champs to have one less at the end. Like, maybe they're looking at their whole fucking schedule
Well, yeah,
and they're like, we need to give them a loss to someone, and if we give anyone else a win, it's gonna fuck up everything else. So, like, I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying this is possibly the fucking predicament they were in.
Yeah, but they could have easily had a different team beat them and give them, like... Dude, okay. Yano beat Omega. This happened in the G1. He beat him. He's not going to get a title shot because it was a bullshit win. I get that. But they had Ishii beat Omega, and then Ishii got a title shot later. There's a reason they couldn't have had a tag team beat him that was like a legit tag team. You know what I mean? Like, if they needed a loss, they could have had someone else take that win. It just seems so dumb to me. And it happened at a house show or VOD, whatever, so maybe they didn't think it'd be as big of a deal. I don't know. And
well, here's another thing. If you are going to do that, why not make it like a shit fucking loss? Like,
yeah, exactly. All right, so...
Unclean finish or whatever.
So Taguchi ACH with 2, Saburano and Volador Jr. with 2. Then we have Liger and Tiger with 4. Kushida and Chris Sabin with 4. Ishimori and Eagles with 4. Kanemaru and Desperado with 4. So we have a 4-way tie with 4.
That's very exciting.
Yes, and then with 6 points, we have Roppongi 3K. And also with 6 points, we have Takagi and Bushi. They are currently in the lead with 6 points each.
Takagi and Bushi and Roppongi 3K.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the current standings. That is the current standings. And that's all we got. You got anything else to add? Anything else you want to throw in here? Other than your chomping? Fucking Ciampa over here.
I do. Ciampa.
Did you hear Gargano turned heel? He's the one that jumped Ciampa.
No.
Oh, that jumped Aleister Black.
Aleister Black.
They had him turn heel.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Well, fuck me.
Dude, I do want to watch NXT. I just don't have the fucking time, man.
Yeah.
I'm barely watching ROH as it is.
Dude, like, Tito's getting Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption is one of my favorite games ever. I love Red Dead Redemption. And I was so super looking forward to the second one. I want to get it. Like, I don't have time to play it. Like, all this wrestling, dude, this takes up so much time. Like, fucking, I have played and beat every Resident Evil ever made. I got Resident Evil 7. It has sat on my shelf for months. I haven't even played it yet. Like, the Resident Evil games are one of my favorite series ever. I haven't even fucking played the new one, and I hear it's amazing. I don't have time, man. It sucks.
Dude, video games are hard. Video games are hard to fucking, like, play because they take a lot of fucking time.
Yep.
They take a lot of fucking time.
Especially a game like Red Dead Redemption because it's like a GTA where it's an open world and there's so much to fucking do.
I want to get that new Spider-Man game, but I don't have a fucking PS4.
Yeah, that game looks really cool.
I'm considering getting a PS4 just for that, and like most of the people who got it, like when it came out, have beat the game already, and they're adding new shit on there with like Black Cat and shit, and like
I'll sell you mine for like half the price.
You have a PS4?
Yeah, I mean it has like a 2 on it, but it's good. It's a 4. You just ignore that. The game will work in it, I promise.
Dude, I don't know. Like, Spider-Man's...
That joke works so great. I was like, he has to set me up right and say, you have one? And you did, so it worked out great. I was worried you were going to fuck it up.
Dude, I don't know. Spider-Man's... Like, I really love the Spider-Man. I've always liked the Spider-Man character, so it'd be so cool to play.
Dude, it looks fun, man. I'd like to get a PS4 for the Spider-Man game. I'd like to get it to play Last of Us, because I hear that's nothing but amazing. And I'd like to get it for... I can't remember what the name of it is, but there's like an 80s slasher video game that came out that's only on PS4 that I want to play.
Is it Friday the 13th?
Yeah. No. Prick. That's it. We're done. We're done. We should probably drop a mini episode at some point on something. You know?
But yeah, I don't fucking know, man.
Maybe we'll pretend we watched the Women's Evolution and pretend to review it and just make shit up.
I don't even want to, like, pretend to watch it.
Yeah, it'd be boring to pretend to watch it.
Let's do a review about what Brian Alvarez says about it.
That's not a bad idea.
We'll listen to Brian Alvarez talk about it and be like,
chopped!
Chopped!
That was so fucking funny.
We shouldn't yell. Well,
I yelled it in a way that wasn't loud.
You didn't yell. I yelled.
Yeah. The chopping block. The chopping block's funny. You know what that is? The chopping block? At the beginning of the year, they had made a list of every single person on SmackDown, and every show they take someone that they think sucks and they hate, and they just chop them. until like everyone's gone off the list. That's all they do. It's just
what happens with the winner?
I don't know that there will be a winner. I think their goal is to get rid of everyone. I don't know. I've never. This is the first time I've heard them.
Everyone's gone except Paige and Xavier Woods for some reason.
Weird. They're really good at videos. All right, so we're done. So we'll probably drop a mini episode about something, but the next show for sure is going to be part 2 of the tournament, as well as the Power Struggle review, which that show is looking like it's going to be pretty damn good. So that'll be cool. So that's it. Make sure you guys subscribe on our YouTube channel, Breakroom BS. Make sure you favorite us or something on Anchor. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. Ask us questions, comments, so we can be interactive and stuff. And that's it, man. That's all we got. All right, so you got...
Yeah.
Roman Reigns is going to die.
Oh, probably not.
But probably. I feel bad for saying that, and I don't want him to actually die, but actually I do. Okay, bye. He's going to die.
Probably not.
We do not support or endorse any type of cancer. The last part was not a joke. We mean it.
Wait, does that mean...
You can't laugh.
Shut up.
That's making it bad. They think you're laughing. They think it's a joke. I was being serious and you're laughing.
But the confusion about it is really like, do we support? We don't support cancer, but
no.
we support the people who have the cancer.
That they should have it?
No, that they shouldn't have it.
I don't support Roman Reigns, but I don't like cancer.
All right.
Yes.
The confusion, the confusion in the wording is really odd.
Yeah, cancer sucks.
Yeah.